You're watching EAC News. Thanks for joining us. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz on Sunday, May the 8th, gave a Hellfire televised address to the nation, saying that Ukraine will prevail and Russia will not win the war.
The address marked the May 8th anniversary of the end of World War II, taking place as another war wages in Europe. The date takes on special meaning this year as two countries that were once victims of Nazi Germany, Ukraine and Russia, are now at war because Russia unleashed it, he said. Russia's President Putin wants to subjugate Ukraine, destroy its culture and its identity. President Putin even equates his barbaric war of aggression with the fight against National Socialism. This is a distortion of history and a defamation, Scholz said ahead of a virtual G7 meeting with Ukraine's Zelensky. From the catastrophic history of our country between 1933 and 1945, we learned one central lesson, and this is never again war, never again genocide, never again tyranny, and yet it has happened again, war in Europe. Ukrainian President Zelensky pointed this out today. In the current situation, this means we must defend justice and freedom at the side of those being attacked. We support Ukraine in the fight against the aggressor. Not to do so would mean capitulating to pure violence and strengthening the aggressor, Scholz added. Scholz said Germany would help Ukraine with humanitarian, financial, and military help, but reiterated his message that NATO could not become a war alliance. For the first time ever in the history of Federal Republic, we have sent weapons to a war zone like this one, and on a large scale, always carefully considered, including regarding heavy equipment, and we will continue with this. I can well imagine how much this decision affects many of you. After all, it is literally a matter of war and peace, our historical responsibility and maximum solidarity with Ukraine under attack. It is about the security of our country and our alliance. We are faced every day with trying to reconcile these goals, Scholz said. Scholz added that there would be no peace dictated by Russia. Dear fellow citizens, I cannot tell you today when and in what way Russia's cruel war against Ukraine will end. What is clear, however, is that there will be no Russian-dictated peace. Ukrainians will not accept this, and neither will we. Rarely have we stood as united with our friends and partners as we do today. I am deeply convinced that Putin will not win the war. Ukraine will persist. Freedom and security will triumph, just as freedom and security triumphed over lack of freedom, violence, and dictatorship 77 years ago, Scholz said.
Und den Aggressor zu bestärken.